Hey everyone, welcome back again. We are on video number 3. My light's going to be blinky on me, isn't it? Okay, this is video number 3 to show you the projects that I am going to have in the live auction on Sunday at 5 o'clock Eastern US time. That's New York time. So it will be on YouTube, live auction. I'll be there around 4:45, just, chatting with you guys as you come in. And at 5 o'clock, we will go ahead and start the bidding. So in the first 2 videos, I've shown you 4 projects already. This will be number 5 and number 6 projects. That will be in the auction. So without further ado, let's go ahead and show you those. I have the 3rd and final Edith Holden Country Diary journal. This one is going to be Edith Holden number 3. Like I said before in the first video, there are 3 of them and they are all slightly different. So they all have the same cover, but they are all slightly different. So this one has the cover like the other 2 with the gold embossing, and it does say Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady, and it says it here across the front as well. This one, I did put gold eyelets in to hold the sari silk ties. So there are double ties there on the front and back, so you can change that up if you want to. Let's go ahead and open it up. I have a library card and pocket here in the front. Okay, title page, just like the others, Nature Notes for 1906. You will, you will see some similar papers throughout the journal. So here is some of the eco-dyed paper. This one I know is from Lisa, as well as this green paper that she does, that she hand dyes. Isn't that gorgeous? That has so much texture and color and richness to it. So this is some from Lisa, BodyMindSpiritStore. I'll make sure I put her links below. The digital stamping you see is from Julie at the Old Design Shop. And then all of the Edith Holden book pages are originals taken from the book, and I've left them full size. I have not cut them down. So putting them back into the spine, they do fit, very close to the edge. Okay, they don't hang out past, but they do fit very close to the edge. So hopefully that doesn't bother you, but I did want to leave them in their entirety and not cut them down when I rebound the journal. So as that flips up, you can see there is a spot for journaling right here, and we have some of that little vine trim, and then this flaps open so that you can write on the back side as well as see some of her handwriting back there. I have a coffee dyed doily. This is some pink dyed paper. I believe that is from I apologize, I did this in the last video too. This pink dyed paper is either from Jeanne at Inky Owl Studio or from Betsy at Ideas ×2. So I do apologize, ladies, for not remembering which one of you gave me that lovely paper, but it did come from one of those beautiful ladies. So we have an oversized tag. Look how big this tag is. So let me hold my hands out there, see how long it is. It's a very big tag, but it's blank on the back so that you can write all over the back of it. And the trim here looks like pom-pom trim, but it's actually very flat, see? And there's a full page spread there. So the center of our first signature, it is a 2-signature journal. Journaling card, and it is backed with some of my coffee dyed paper. Okay, and sewn around the edges. You'll see lots of machine stitching throughout the book. Most of the pockets and tucks have been stitched. Most of the journaling cards and tags have stitching on them. Oh, there's a little bird up there on some of her journaling paper. And that is one of the book birds out of the journal. Okay, here we have a seed envelope. And it's been embellished, and I've left it blank inside for you to put something in there your own. And little details in this journal that you may not notice right away, but so most of these were here in the pink and purple tones, these flowers here. So I did embellish the envelope. I used this one because it had pink and purple tones, so that's the one I chose to put in that spot. I don't know why. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it was just little details like that that I tried to make things coordinate. Like this page here coordinating with this trim down the side. Okay, so I have this side pocket. I wanted it to coordinate, as well as behind the label here. I made it coordinate with those. And then I tried to make sure that the picture that I used, you know, I didn't want purple or pink here. I wanted tones that, you know, kind of matched, kind of flowed. So I did try to put those type of details through the whole journal. So there we have a double pocket. This is a the full poem from Shelley, and it talks about spring and all that, and I won't read it. I will leave that for you. So we have one there and one here. Flip that over and we have a little belly band here with a fabric. This is a fabric ruffle. Here I will pull it up so you can see the details in the fabric ruffle. Okay, and we have a little butterfly right there and a coordinating journaling card, blank on the back. Lots of machine stitching, and because of course I had butterflies there, or I had butterflies on this page, they coordinate, because that's just, I'm just weird. Okay, we have a little bit of coffee dyed paper here, lined paper, deli paper, we have Tim Holtz paper, and again we have another tuck spot and journaling card. Okay, and coffee dyed paper. Here's some mulberry paper, so look at that texture. So this one looks like it was made with some kind of grassy stuff. Here's some of my coffee dyed paper. Digital stamping. So see, the daisy looking flower coordinates with the daisies right there. You know, again, because I'm weird and everything has to coordinate. I think it's why it takes me so long to get any projects done, because I always focus on the silly little things that really don't matter one way or the other. They just bother me. It's almost obsessive, I guess, sometimes. Here's another seed envelope. This one has a window with a little bird on the inside. We have yellow irises. Okay. Then we have the stripes. See, I'm coordinating again. And we have a set of matching tags. These I did not put any ribbons or anything in. I just kind of wanted them to lay nice and flat in there. Okay, there's the rest of our mulberry paper. We have some Tim Holtz paper here and a nice big tuck spot. Okay, and I have embellished the Tim Holtz paper with some of her book pages. And then I have, it looks like an envelope. It is a piece of coffee dyed paper that I have embellished and reinforced in places. So nice little spot for you to write on. Just tuck that right back in there. And on the back side here, this flips out and you'll see some of her writing on this. And there we are. Now in the back on this one, and you can take this off. This just comes right off. It is just a piece of sari silk that I have used to tie around the back cover. I didn't really want to put an envelope or tuck spot or something permanent for this. I'm just tying it in the back, which actually ended up being kind of neat looking. So you can leave it if you like it there, and if you don't, you can just take that off and use the sari silk. But I made a little mini journal. So this is the complete poem here from E.B. Browning, and it's about mountain blossoms and things that are growing in the mountainside. So we have a three-dimensional flower here. Okay, and then when you open it up, there is a little tuck spot here in the front, and then we have a little fold-out tag. So the picture goes across, okay, and then folds up like this, and on the reverse side is plenty of room for you to write some notes on and tuck them in there, or you can move this tag to somewhere else. Okay, inside there are just plain coffee dyed papers in here. Let me see how many sheets there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 5. So that would make 20 sides to write on, 20 pages. And then another tuck here in the back. Then on the back side here, I have a pocket with a tag. Okay. And like I said, you can totally take that out and, you know, use it for something else. Or you can keep it tied here in the back. Whatever you want to do. I kind of liked it tied back here, but that will be yours to decide. Oops, I have it a little twisted there, but I'll fix that later. Okay, that is Edith Holden book number 3. Whew, I should have brought a drink out here with me. I do need one. Like refreshment drink, not, yeah. Because my mouth is getting dry from talking so much. I didn't want that to be construed the wrong way. Okay, this is the last project that I'm going to show you for the auction. So this is project number 6 that will be in the auction. And like I said in the very first video, I have some other smaller projects that I will probably throw in there in between these bigger projects, but I did want to show you the 6 big projects that I am auctioning on Sunday. So this is the last one. Thank you for bearing with me if you've watched the other 2 videos as well. Okay. This one is a soft-sided journal. In the front here, we have a little Tim Holtz metal embellishment that says "Dream as if you'll live forever." And we have some layering going on. We have some book page and some fabrics. We have some lace. We have some of these little lace flower things. Those I think I received from Jeanne of Inky Owl Studio. This is a little piece of antique lace. And on the spine, you'll see the flower print there on the spine. That is also a piece of antique trim. Okay, so I did get a bundle of some antique trim from an antique store a while back. So that is a piece of that. And then if you'll look closely at the cover, you will see that it is sort of a leather or suede look cover that has a flower motif in it. And then you'll see there's straight stitching as well as a zigzag. So it doesn't look all perfect, which was done purposely. Okay, let me flip it back around. All right, this theme here you'll find throughout. Oh, and this is a Tim Holtz chipboard frame. Okay, so you'll find this little theme throughout the journal. This was a paper set that I received from Lisa from BodyMindSpiritStore. She gave this to me, and I don't remember the name of the company, but it is a super heavy-duty paper. Just gorgeous embellishments in it. So we've got some Tim Holtz washi, and it says "Laugh" right here, and a little tag. And the lighting is just probably not going to pick up just how beautiful this green is, this mint green color. So there we have some little bit of embellishing. Okay, some book page. You can maybe see a little bit of that green modeling going on the paper. And then, I don't know if I can get my light to pick it up. The machine stitching that you'll find throughout is a mint green color to match the theme of the book, as well as the sari silks that you'll find. So it all kind of coordinates together. Okay. So it is sort of a nature diary or a nature journal kind of theme. Let me see. Let me zoom this down just a little bit closer. There you go. Now you can maybe see those details a little bit better. There's a seed envelope, and I've bound that in there. And then here's some field note cards. These are from Musings by Nikki, I believe. I'll try to remember to put her link below. She has a field notes kit that has those in it. I'm pretty sure that's where those came from. Okay. Here's some mulberry paper, pretty green mulberry paper. Yeah, now I think you can see that beautiful mint green color coming through. So we've got a little tab here. The details in these pages are just so cool. See the butterfly in the background back there? It looks like some book pages in the back. Okay, this is an actual page from a 1967 date book. So this is not a replica. It actually is a page from a 1967 appointment book. And I purposely chose June because that's when you see lots of flowers and butterflies up here in the northern hemisphere. Sorry, guys, I rubbed my foot on the table leg again and jostled the camera. Like I said, I am out here in the camper. So maybe you can hear the birds chirping, I'm not sure. Or if I was quiet, you might be able to hear them. That says, live your life to the fullest. There's some snippet trim. There's the back side of the seed envelope. Some book page. The book page that you find in here is originals from a gardening book that I believe was from the 60s, if I remember correctly. Okay, and then we have a little frame here, and this lifts up, see? So you could tuck some hidden journaling back there if you wanted to. Okay, now we have a little belly band here and a nice sized journaling card. And on the back, we have a little tuck spot here. A couple little labels and tickets there, and some coffee dyed paper folded up and put in there. There's just some deli paper there with some Tim Holtz washi tape. Seed envelope with more of those field notes cards inside. There's a time card on the back. There's another sheet from June of 1967. Almost done. There's a bit of snippet trim again. Back side of the mulberry paper, coffee dyed paper. There's the other seed envelope, and it is a piece of stamped coffee dyed paper in there. which I think really honestly has more use. The paper being tucked in has more use sometimes than tags do, although I do like tags. They add that splash of color that you need, but you know, it's paper that we need for journaling. And my tags, I usually try to make sure that one side is, you know, blank or empty for journaling on. That says A Natural Beauty. I like the way these little page pockets came out here with the side tuck here and then the tuck, you know, there on the front. It just turned out really well. Okay, and then back here we have a little, one of those little frames, and then we have a piece of book page here on some coffee dyed paper, and if you're careful about where you place the paper when you put it back in, the flowers fit exactly in the frame where they should. Kind of cool, huh? Okay, and then that's the back. And again, I didn't put my my name in the back, so I will make sure I do that before the auction. Okay, this was one of my favorites to do. I just love the colors in it. So this one will also be going on in the auction. So I had 6 projects total. I had this one. There were, let me zoom this out a little bit more. There was the honeybee book and that book. There was this little roly-poly journal. And there were 3 of the Edith Holden journals. So those 6 books, those are all going to be in the auction on Sunday, 5 o'clock live Eastern time. That's New York time. I'll be on there, like I said, at 4:45. Welcoming all of you and doing a little bit of chit-chatting before we get started. So hopefully I will see all of you at 5 o'clock. There will be these 6 journals, and then there'll be some other smaller projects, like some little file folder projects and folios and things that I have finished and on hand, and I'll throw those in here or there throughout the auction as well. So I hope you can all attend. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you, and have a lovely, lovely weekend. Take care, be safe, stay healthy. Check out the other 2 videos. There's 3 videos total where I go through all these projects. Go check those out. Okay, I will talk to you all very, very soon. I'll see you Sunday. Bye.